We have two speakers today, Michael Bell and Andy. So Michael's going to come up here and give his seventh speech, Mike?
No.
Ninth, I'm sorry. His ninth speech. So, Mike?
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Good afternoon, my fellow Toastmasters and friends and guests. We're so glad to have you. It's always good to be here and to see you every other week. My speech today is about slowing down. It's about stress. It's about slowing down, and it's about slow. Good slow, bad slow. And what I mean by good slow and bad slow is I could get up here and say, well, everybody needs to slow down and quit going so fast and quit rushing and quit trying to do everything so fast. But that wouldn't quite be accurate, because there are times, like if you're standing in the grocery store and the line is real long and it's taking forever, well, who would not want that to speed up? In other words, there's slowness, I guess, would have its place, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm here to talk about a downshifting, a voluntary simplicity to a slower, connected life. Slowing things down, taking your time. I recently found myself really stressing out, just doing everything as fast as I could. Always rushing. Always trying to squeeze more things into a smaller time. And I found it was stressing me out. And something just told me, or actually what happened, the word slow down came into my head through my conscious. Probably through some meditation that I was doing, but something told me to just slow down. That the stress was building up. Things were feeling chaotic. Heart was racing, and I was really speeding. Always. In fact, I noticed. Have any of you noticed that when you're driving now and you're going to make a left-hand turn, you got to be real careful, because somebody will swoop up who's way back there, right? He hasn't got to that part where the street goes over and let you. Somebody's just rushing, and here they come. So I'm always now, see, there's nobody coming, so I can get over there. So there's good slow, and there's bad slow. But I want to talk about, and I want to stress and ask everybody to slow down. I'm asking people to stop and think and see if it fits in for you to slow down. It may and it may not. It's a couple tips that I would like to cover. That one of the things you can do is you can double the time that you would think it might take to do something. You have some kind of chore to do. Like this weekend I was raking leaves. And you say, well, I can do this in an hour. Well, give it 2 hours. Give it 2 hours. So give yourself more time to do things that you have on your plate. Another thing you can do is you can perform whatever you're doing in a slow manner. I do this a lot now because it's impossible to just get too slow. Somebody's going to run you over. But even though you're doing whatever it is you're doing in your normal way of doing things, you can, in your mind, slow down and tell yourself, I need to slow down. All the while working at the same pace. It's kind of like being fast and being slow, but somehow mixing it together, or kind of like the yin and the yang, where you can be strong but yet weak. You can be slow but yet fast, all in one. And another thing that will help in slowing things down is if you could avoid multitasking. Studies have recently pointed out that multitasking doesn't work. You might think you're being productive by doing a whole lot of things at one time, but you're not. Studies are showing that if you put all of your concentration and all of your energy into doing that one thing, mindfully paying attention to what you're doing, that you'll be more productive in the end by just concentrating on one thing at a time and not doing a whole lot of things at once. Now, there's a lot of technological advances that have made things faster today, and we're all glad. Like our grandparents probably, like, I'm sure there's things like microwaves. Or they have vacuum cleaners nowadays, run themselves, things like that. Well, no one's gonna speak bad about these technological advances. Those are good for us. But what I'd like to just point out again is that if we slow down, take our time, we can be more connected. we can have you can get more out of life. So in summation, there's a quote that I have here. Well, there's two actually. The first one is Lao Tzu said that it's better doing nothing. It's better doing nothing than to be busy. It's better doing nothing to be very busy doing nothing. I thought that was a really good one. So paying attention to your breath and paying attention to sensations, your body, your mind, your feelings, your thoughts. As all these arise and create opportunities to slow down and bring a greater awareness to what's happening in the moment. In the moment. It is here that life is fully experienced and appreciated. Thank you.